aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Penix on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Running left is Robinson. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. more 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. They go play action. Here's Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Penix. He's on. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Marvin Mims now to return it. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long for Nix. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go with Williams on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On third down, here's Nix. Hauled in left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL. Different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap to Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Set to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They haven't caught it yet. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Another try following the sack. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and just 2 to go. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Penix here from the gun. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Broncos 7.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Nicks from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. To throw, here's Nicks. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this one does not go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's third down now. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
First down, and they go right back to him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Once more, it's Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Falcons 22, Broncos 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Mims with the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nick's with it on 1st. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
10 yards on the pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down. A bit of desperation. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here he is to throw. He's got it. It's a Denver touchdown. So So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Escapes out to the left. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Drake London with the touchdown. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL-caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
Here are the Falcons once again going for two.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point.
Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Nick's now to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos offense getting ready for another 2-point try. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football back at the 19-yard line.
Broncos 19.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Trying for it with Penix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And off we go from Denver. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Here now, 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Headed straight is Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run again with Hunt. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry now. This is Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 21, here's second down and 8. Now it's Nix. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On the handoff, McLaughlin. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Nix. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
To throw, here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Nix to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing, Nix. Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Trying to improvise. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Bo Nix with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Rolling to his left. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And down inside the 15 he goes. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Mahomes will throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Mahomes. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1-to-5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver.
kickoff for the Broncos.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Third and long for Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mims sent in motion here. On second down, it's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 6. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He runs with it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. 15 yards to pick up. Good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza. It's a punt for KC. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On second down, Mahomes. A hit, and he has lost the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
In middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Mahomes. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Vicks now on 1st and 10. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Broncos.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mims sent in motion here. A run now with McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Hardman now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action now. It's Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Broncos first down. Although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a screen from McLaughlin. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain. Well, you can see the entire sideline and frankly the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They run over center with Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. George Karlaftis there to make the play. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going for it all. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Another day in the office.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Big strides, look at him go. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Off the play fake, Nix. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. They try the left side here with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.